Hello, I'm Charles Fadel, founder and chairman of the Center for Curriculum Redesign. I started this social entrepreneurship nonprofit a few years ago after more than 2 decades in the corporate world, more specifically in information technology. Through my career in technology, I have become very aware of what happens due to exponential change. In this case, computing power doubling every 18 months. We are now reaching a fundamental moment in the life of humankind where artificial intelligence and robotics on one side and biotechnology, and in particular gene editing on the other side, are going to have enormous impact on humankind. Take artificial intelligence, for instance. We all assume that creativity is a uniquely human endeavor. But in this short clip, we can see, or hear more exactly, that Bach can be imitated by algorithms. So as you can see, even uniquely human endeavors like creativity can be to a certain extent automated. And the same happens with patents, for instance, where algorithms can detect the progression and the patterns behind patents and therefore innovate even ahead of humans. This is something we're going to be facing as a humanity and figuring out how to use these tools to our benefit rather than merely being left behind by them. And so we find ourselves asking the question, what should students learn for the 21st century? In an age of search and artificial intelligence and so on. Rethinking the what of education matters, not just the how. We have spent, as an education world, many decades improving how we teach, pedagogical approaches and so on, and that, of course, has a lot of value. But it has been very little conversation about what is relevant for this century. As you think it through, you realize that in your life, what has made a difference is not only what you knew, but also your skills. In other words, how you used what you knew. Not just your skills, but also your character, how you behave and engage in the world. What we mean by skills are higher order thinking skills. So, namely, creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. And what we mean by character are qualities such as mindfulness, curiosity, courage, resilience, ethics, and leadership. And out of these 6 character qualities, you can recompose the 200 plus words that everyone has been talking about. And lastly, another dimension of how we succeed in life has been our meta-learning abilities. By meta-learning, we mean a growth mindset, a can-do attitude, in other words, as well as metacognition, the ability to think about our own thinking. And so there you have it. What makes us successful in life and in work are these 4 dimensions of an education: knowledge, skills, character, and meta-learning. Now imagine an education where curricula would be redesigned to pay attention to modernized knowledge in an age of search, but also what makes us as humans enduring and different in our occupations, be they for work or for life, in an age of augmentation via technology. And that's what we get into, these 4 dimensions, which are really a complete individual. In essence, we are asking for everyone to be both deep and broad, not one or the other. In essence, a modern Renaissance individual.